It's yours truly, bringing you yet another highlight reel. In this highlight reel, we got some goons. Now we're getting into the big dogs, right? All defense, like the original one we did. It was Marshawn Lattimore, a bum, Adrian Amos, a stud, Deion Jones, a stud, and Kyle Fuller, the bum. So it was two for what? 2 for 4. This one's 3 for 3. All these cards are really good. Right here, we're showcasing Willie Brown. Let me go ahead and play the Drake instrumental. You can't showcase legends without playing that Drake legend instrumental. It's a new move, as my boy Chris Move would say. So Willie Brown, he was the best corner in the game. I hated when he got that pick there. I'm like, no, swat the ball, but it didn't matter. And he is the best corner in the game because he is really fast and he could play man in zone. I like my corners to do that. Now he's a little bit outdated. He will no longer be my number one corner. Currently, he's my number two. But Mutt 10 should be dropping Deion Sanders. And depending on how good that Deion Sanders is, Willie Brown may become my third corner. He didn't want to jump right there. I believe Deion will jump. The ball won't go right over his head, but it doesn't matter. I still sauce up, get the fumble six instead of the pick six. But um, Willie Brown, so like I say, he can cover. He can force fumbles with hit sticks. He can strip the ball. So he's pretty physical. I like physical corners. Deion isn't really a physical corner whatsoever. He's not finna be able to make people fumble like that. But he's a shutdown corner, so I'm going to put him in position to make plays. No, that's what it's all about. Putting these corners in position to make plays. Some of these cards are bad for some people and great for others, and vice versa. It's all about knowing how to scheme up with these cards as he just picks an RPO for 6. That was absolutely beautiful. Uh, so they upgraded this AI for the CPU. So all DBs, they react faster to the ball now. And so before they did that update, so like in the first month of the game, that play would never happened. That play right there probably wouldn't have happened either. That's why I've been completed and stuff. Do I agree with the change? I do. I think this is about as balanced as it is, as I get a user alert right there. I like to use them a lot. I use him, my safeties, because I send 7. So if I'm sending 7, that's my 3D lineman and my 4 linebackers. So I got to use somebody else. I'm not finna blitz. I mean, I might well use the D line if I'm a blitz, right? Go ahead and get all the cheesy power moves, but this is a great lurk. I start on the right side of the field. See that he rolls to the left, and I go ahead and roll to the left with him and roll up in the end zone. Actually, no, I don't roll up in there. I dive up in there because I'm Trey Songz with it. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. As I get another user lurk, that time on an RPO. This card is really good. There's another really good card on here that I like. Well, you guys saw the thumbnail and you saw the intro. So it's Reggie White and Brian Dawkins. Those are the other 2 cards. Reggie White is pretty solid. I'll talk about him later. But Brian Dawkins is an absolute animal. Him and Willie Brown both have been like way better than I ever thought they would be. They're the reason I went 25-0 because I made those 2 upgrades, Brian Dawkins and Willie Brown, the same week. And I went from like 20-5 to 25-0. Nobody beat me that week when I first got him. So, and I didn't even get the full legend Brian Dawkins. I still got the fully powered up. Well, not fully, but powered up to the point where I don't have the card yet. That's what I'm sitting on right now. So the 89 Brian Dawkins is what I'm rocking with. And he's solid. We're probably going to be upgrading him. Right, because he's definitely deserving of it. But for 89 with only 86 speed, he plays so much better than his ratings. Right here, we get a tip drill pick with Willie Brown, and we got to go take it for 6. Look at that speed. Who is that trying to chase me down? Mike Vick? That Vick trying to chase me down? You ain't got the Vick I got, buddy. He did have the 93 Vick like me. Spoiler alert. We got 93 Vick. We do have Vic. Am I enjoying Vic? I talk about him more in my review of Vic. That should probably be in a couple weeks. That's gonna be farther down the line because we kind of just got him, so we don't have too many highlights with him yet. But Willie Brown, like I was saying, absolute stud. Next up on the highlight reel will be Reggie White, and I don't know when exactly Willie Brown's highlights end. They should be coming to an end very soon. We're in the San Fran clothing. You can tell when the players change whenever the jerseys change. So I try to change my jerseys every week in league. So if the 49ers was the most recent one I did, before that, well, the first one that you'll see in all these highlights when I did the upgrades were the Panthers. But I think I got Reggie White a little bit later. I got another upgrade that week. I got three big defensive cards, but Reggie White wasn't one of them. Maybe it was LT who I picked up. Yeah, it was LT. I picked up LT, Brian Dawkins, and Willie Brown, and they're the reason I went 25-0. But here you go, Reggie White right here. Let me go get his music. Gotta go with the J. Cole Immortal here because rest in peace to the great Reggie White. His legend lives on. I rock with him heavy because he's an Eagle. You know, he's pretty fat. He's able to get this sack right here. He's pretty fat and slow. I know his speed. I like my defensive lineman to be really fast, but it's like, maybe that quarterback had escape artist, so it's tough to tell when they got 99 speed behind the line of scrimmage doing crazy stuff. But, you know, I wish he was a little bit faster. He got that sack right there. He actually beat LT to that sack, which is crazy. Maybe if I had abilities on him, it would be easier for me to judge and tell how good he could be. But, well, actually, yeah, he is pretty fast right there. The question I had with him, he has high strength, high power move, solid finesse move. Block shed's really good. And like I say, he's fast. The only problem I saw with him was his agility. And this is looking at the back of the car. I'm not sure exactly how much that means for a defensive lineman. I think agility is their ability to change directions. So if I feel like if I had Vic, right, I'm using my Vic as we get a strip sack right there and a strip tackle too before we bring down that offensive lineman. Cat Daddy on it one time. But if I had Vic and I roll left and Reggie White's chasing me, I feel like I'd be able to loop back around to the right and I'd mess him all the way up. I feel like his pursuit angles with low agility be really bad. He wouldn't be able to change direction nearly as fast as Michael Vick. But nobody really has did him dirty like that. I'm not sure. Maybe agility matters on defensive linemen. Maybe it doesn't. But he's a pretty solid card. I had Myles Garrett before him. And Myles Garrett, really, I paid like 350K for Reggie White, then like 100K to power him up. So it's like 450K. And he was not 450K better than that theme builder, Myles Garrett. But this Brian Dawkins, I just paid 100K to power him up. And he was an absolute animal. Like I said, I love Amos. He was a stud. But Amos is now on the level of this B-Dog. I'm going to let this instrumental ride out. Then I'm going to switch it up to Brian Dawkins' instrumental. As he gets another pick. B-Dog's able to cover so much ground. He has high zone coverage. Actually, mine only got like an 85. If I get his full legend, it'd be like a 90-something zone coverage. And that's wow. That's a hard hit right there. If you seen some of these highlights, that's because, well, you think you did. You're probably having deja vu. That's because if they're in the Panthers uniforms, they're in my 25-0 highlight reel. So these are the uniforms I wore for the 25-0. Some of them are new because maybe I didn't show them necessarily for the overall team highlights. I just decided to show them for this, specific player. And also, like, I was 25-0 these uniforms. I'm like, these might be my lucky uniforms. So I carried them into next weekend league till I lost. So I played like 33 games with them. Some uniforms I do that. Some uniforms I play like 50. I completely forget to change them. I get hit with an ad. Shout out to YouTube. Got to make that money, so I ain't mad at you. But time to change over to Brian Dawkins' instrumental. And that right there is a fantastic pick. This instrumental is DJ Khaled's Legendary, featuring Chris Brown and Keyshia Cole. Lan, I know you're watching the video. I know you heard this song. Let me find out you ain't hear this Chris Brown feature. I'd be highly disappointed. My boy Breezy went off on it. And speaking of going off, my boy Brian Dawkins going off as usual. This is a no-fly zone out here. Gets the pick. Go ahead and slurp me, EA, yes. Impressive performance. Now, I never got that message, but I can imagine saying, yes, I want to continue to play after getting that message. Like, yeah. If the game is telling you, hey, bro, we're sorry. We didn't mean to put you in this unfair thing. I think that's just a sign to go ahead and get up out of there. Right? That guy tried to hit me with a cover 4 beater. Brian Dawkins is so good, he took away the cover 4 beater. There you go, watch Pat Tillman on that play. He got the dude open. Pat Tillman doesn't move, so he got the whole right side of the field. And Brian Dawkins goes and makes a play as he makes one right there. Completely. I mean, I don't even know what to say when he did it right there. He just completely murdered dude, but it's like, oh man. Brian Dawkins with another pick. He covers so much ground. I was debating who's better between him and Willie Brown. It's Brian Dawkins, man. I got Willie Brown's full legend, and it's debatable. Brian Dawkins, I don't have his full legend. So it's like I'm missing 3 overall points there. I'm missing 5 zone coverage, 2 speed everywhere. And then it's at that safety position. There's not many free safeties here. There's so many good corners in this game where I could go out Willie Brown. Like I said, I could get that Kyle Fuller. That's really good. Jalen Ramsey. I got Darius Slay already. Darius Slay will be getting a highlight reel soon. You know, there's so many good cards at corner, not many at free safety. So it's Brian Dawkins, man. I love using them. Shout out to the Eagles, man. We're 3-2. We're about to play the Vikings. We're about to be 4-2. We're about to play the Cowboys. About to be 5-2. I think we got a bye week. No, we got the Bears, I want to say. Then a bye week, then the Patriots. We got a tough stretch, but we're finna go ahead and start this win streak, you know. Already on a 2 game, excuse me. We beat the Packers in week 4, and then we beat the Jets in week 5. Well, 1.5. The Jets are like a half a team. My bad, Murder. I don't know why I said my bad, Murder. You ain't watching the video. My boy Murder, a Jets fan, man. 0-16 on the way for y'all boys, man. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Actually, no, I forgot. Y'all got the Dolphins 2 times a year, so 1-15. Y'all bones can split that game, that series. As boom, that's X Factor. No, actually, yeah, X Factor, superstar ability, all that. Gale Sayers trying to juke. He can't shake Brian Dawkins. And that's just one-on-one coverage. He covers so much ground on this field, man. Tip drill picks. He gets those. Did I house this? I think I'm very disappointed. I don't think I house this. Let's see. Do I house it? I do not house it. That's a tough one. If I had his power up, I definitely house that. It probably doesn't even get tipped if I had his card fully powered up. Get another pick there. I get up. What do I do with this one? Get tackle right away. Getting picks is one of the best things about this game. I just wish they fixed the camera. So if you guys remember in the previous Maddens, depending on how old you guys are, if you guys just started playing Madden, I feel so bad for you guys. This game was once upon a time okay. It was playable. Now, I mean, I play it a lot. You know, I might be like, so you probably enjoy it? Not at all. I will have an EA roasting session dropping this weekend. I don't even say that. Within a week for sure. Look forward to drop maybe Monday. I might just schedule it for Monday. That'd be a good date. So look forward to drop on Monday. I'm going to roast EA, completely expose them for the frauds they are. I'm going to loop the instrumental again. As Darius Slay picks up the ball and he goes to the house. Darius Slay, got a lot of highlights for him. I don't know when he's getting a video, though. It will definitely be this weekend, but I don't know who else will be in there with him. This video is about to wrap up like a man practicing safe sex. I already used that joke. I gotta come up with a new one. It's a good one though. It is a good one. As we get a pick right there. Brian Dawkins, best free safety in the game till they drop a Sean Taylor. When they drop Sean Taylor, we might have to switch up from B-Doc. We're finna see. I wanted Sean Taylor to be the most feared master, but it looks like we're finna get Ray Lewis again. We had him a couple years ago. And like Ray Lewis, yes, he's feared on the field, but I fear him more for what he did off the field. I mean, that's the dude I fear. And that's the dude, and that's the reason why I fear him, like off the field, right? So, I mean, I think that's bad publicity. That's just me, though. Bad PR for Ray Lewis to be part of the most feared program. My boy is an absolute killer on and off the field. Oh, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video, X Factors. So, we're kicking it up. It's going to be my X Factors. And then after that, we might be looking at Marcus Allen. We might not. It's going to be interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys on the next one. And I just want y'all to know one quick thing. As soon as this video ends, I'm stroking it till it's dry. Alright. I've been up 5 hours editing this video and recording and all that. That iPad is about to get put to great use. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know why you guys wanted to know that. I could just tell you guys. I could tell y'all wanted to know that information. Hope to see you guys on the next one.